welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. In the last episode, I assumed I was going to be doing main story quests, but I ended up becoming a liar and didn't do that at all. Because I realized I had other side quests that I just didn't touch, I didn't know about. Or maybe I did know about it, I just completely forgot about them. In any case, today we are going to move forward with a little bit more of the story. So without further ado, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and let's get into Final Fantasy 16. Now let's speak with Otto. Where the hell is Otto? Oh yeah. He's in the I guess that's like kind of like a, actually I don't know what it is.
Is that the thing Tomes?
It looks like it's supposed to be like a tavern, but it's not really a tavern.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
I doubt that one final thing is gonna be that big a deal, though.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Don't tell me she's completely avoiding the whole situation. Alright, let's try to catch her in the act.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
Literally, don't mention it ever again. I never want to.
Tidings, Uncle.
I never want to hear from you again. What tidings, Uncle? My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been. It's going to Canver. Is that why Mid is going, or is it something else entirely? My journey to Canver has been resounding. It has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of the strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I've, for one, believe Miss Telmon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pin you this note. I would like to borrow your man, Gav, for the moon. Or Gav. I don't know why I said Gav. Gav for a moon or two. That he might keep watch on those who might mean our little friendship ill. Okay. And warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this will give this proposal your full consideration.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
I highly doubt Jill is gonna just vanish like Mid did. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. She seems extremely flaky. Seems like every single time there's ever anything, she does flake off. Sid's legacy, Central Storm.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
That Phoenix could bring people back.
Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Maybe I'm misreading that.
May we join you?
Yeah, it's that big dude. I remember him.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
I wonder if taking these things out is actually making a difference.
In the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Hey.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
What do you want me to
thought
do?
you might
Hide
like to
inside his
disguise
back?
yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
Okay.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, no.
Calm down, you're gonna break that old woman.
Stop that! You break me
Yeah.
bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. That'll get me things, and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
That is one
Understood.
cornbread
And
fool.
Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
No, I'm very concerned that, like, getting rid of the mother crystals isn't actually doing anything. They seem so sure that it is.
Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
They seem so sure that it is making a positive difference, or it's going to, but they haven't really actually seen evidence of that. They just kind of said, well, let's just get rid of them and it'll solve all our problems. How do they know that? How do they know it's going to solve problems and not cause more problems? They're just going by, you know, whatever they think works. Very, very strange way of looking at it. But I mean, that's just the way I see it. I'm just like, why the mother crystals? Why are they so sure? Eastern Dalmatia. I don't know why I pronounce it like that. Dalmatia? No, it's Dalmatia. Huh. Put an A where it didn't need to be. Oh yeah, I haven't pet doggo yet. Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Bark. Bark, bark. Alright, let's
When did
Time
you
to
get so
do-
big?
the good thing. They should have a button for Jill, like give her a high five or something like that. Make for Bocklad. It's gonna be a really weird journey. I gotta see what the map looks like. Oh, it is just mostly a straightaway. I say mostly because, I mean, we are kind of in a valley, so it's not like there's gonna be much of a difference in direction.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh no. I don't know why I stopped like that. For some reason, I just wouldn't. some reason I kind of stopped pushing the attack button. Not on purpose, obviously, but I just, for some reason, just didn't think about it.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
You want us to slap something around?
About this fearsome-looking fellow. You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
We just got here, so no.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of...
I mean, you don't look like
see
you
it.
think much.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I mean, I'm already in this area, so yeah, sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Why are
We're
you...
lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Don't know why these guys seem sketchy.
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Yeah.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Those two seem extremely sketch.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. Nice try.
I guess I was the only one I had to actually take down. Either that or the rest of my team was taking care of the rest.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
I'm 100% expecting it to have been an ambush. Oh, wrong button. God dang it. Why do I keep doing that?
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
I swear, these guys are just
It's been a pleasure.
extremely sketchy.
Now piss off.
The hell?
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Assuming there's gonna be a next time. Because next time, I might not be here. There's something about those guys, man. They just don't. They rub me the wrong way. They really do. Okay, well, let's go and head forward. If I seem a little bit like low energy here, it's mostly because it's
I see
pretty
the
early in
Dalnex
the
lag
morning.
behind Rosaria
I
when
just-
it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
It's pretty early in
Path
the morning.
continues on the other side.
Okay. It was pretty early in the morning and I just extremely low energy. But I am very much also paying close attention to what's going on. And I kind of don't want to interrupt any other dialogue as much as I have been. I can multitask. I can watch, read, and talk at the same time. So it just seems like I'm not paying attention. This looks like, oh, I was gonna say, this looks like a fight.
Finished.
Too slow.
God dang it, I wasn't trying to do that at all. That looks like a robotic version of like a bomb. It's like an orb. Looks pretty cool though. Kind of like its design. These ruins are pretty neat. Come on, come on. Ooh, waterfalls. The final sin, the Machian Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Look at all the chocobo. Meanwhile, a storm approaches. Seat of the Imperial Court. Oh man. Audience chamber, Imperial Palace.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Yeah, that was pretty damn sudden.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths. regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over.
This whole situation is
Come,
not.
Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's
Shut up.
throne?
This woman.
I have suffered worse.
This woman. This lady. This.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
She makes me want to pick up a drinking habit. This woman drives me nuts. Drives me insane. Anytime I see her, she...
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Anytime I see her, she just drives me up the wall. Let me check this map. Steps of the Forgotten. Meredith, okay. I feel like
infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
one of these people actually sell stuff.
Right. Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there. Believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up my store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mint gil. The guildmasters at Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four quarters of Storm soon enough, and I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
Okay. He doesn't sell anything, but he's got big dreams.
Not much further to Bocklet now. Good.
Oh, why are they why are they running ahead of me?
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Hmm. Bocklad markets.
There are no crystals here.
This
Yeah,
is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
That's that then. No trade.
Porter for hire.
Ooh, what's over here? I saw something shiny.
What do you think, girl?
Oh, it's water. Okay, never mind.
Let me carry your goods. I'm
Oh,
cheap.
finally I came across a checkpoint. I don't think I need anything, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Again, I need to find goots or goats or whatever. The Bocklad markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Selling tortillas on the side of the road, huh?
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
I mean, that is why we're here. We gotta find good old Goots.
He must be around here somewhere.
Or Gooch, whatever you want to call it.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'm not even gonna say anything. There he is. Come on, Gooch.
Oh, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What?
Just tell us what happened.
You weren't robbed, were you?
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
Yeah, you got robbed.
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
You 100% got robbed.
Me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Oh, I think I saw that.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of the
Yeah, I
stuff.
100% saw it. It was right where I was at the,
We'll meet you there.
Right when I was at the item shop.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Peaches and pears, meats and beans.
It would be funny if they had like this. They had something similar in Crystal Chronicles where if you
carry your goods. I'm cheap.
anytime you would speak to a specific
You won't regret it.
a specific type of character, you'd lose like 10 gil because they would pickpocket you. So that would be kind of neat if they had something similar in this area. If you bump into someone or something like that, you like lose the gil.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
What?
Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No, technically. Well, yeah, technically, yeah, she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
I mean, we're not traders.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So they're gonna resell.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Yes and no.
No?
Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Well, I mean, we have to deal with this whole pass situation anyway, because it's going to screw over a lot of people to begin with.
But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Clive Parker. Seal obtained. You accept the crimson collar from Eloise.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Alrighty. To catch a thief. As opposed to catching a predator. I know where I'm supposed to go, but I assume there's just stuff here that I
hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
Aha!
What's that? The
third this month.
There's got to be more like treasures. There actually has to be a lot of treasure that I've completely walked past and just didn't know it. This game doesn't really feel like it rewards exploration that as much as the other ones used to.
I've no use for a brandy. You can't even fill my...
In any case, gotta speak to the furniture guy.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Snake spit?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Juicy pears! Snake you...
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you.
Fishmonger?
We will.
Fishmonger. Okay. Talk to the fishmonger. Where's... Oh, it's this way.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Hey, fish lady.
Fish for sale! Fresh salted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags.
Homeless kids.
Street urchins, by the
Yeah.
sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Best people to get.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Somebody that has met them, would it be like a street performer of sorts?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I mean,
do you have a moment?
This first thing comes to my mind is like someone who's like a street performer.
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Anxious girl. She seems guilty.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Outside town. Okay.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Yeah, it would have to be someone.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Someone like this guy.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
You.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though.
Oh, they already handed it
Could use one
over?
of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Gonna jump on my chocobo and run him down. Or over.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
It's definitely someone.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
That's all I need to know. See where this stupid child is. Throw him down the well. There he is.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
You're damn right you're cornered.
I'm not going to hurt you.
I'm just gonna hurt you really bad.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
Come on,
Found him,
man.
then.
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them, anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
To some degree, we have to figure out a way to deal with these children and refugees.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt his ass. If he thinks I'm the one doing it.
We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Come by Eloise?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
Well, that should have been pretty...
I'm just a back and a blade.
Theodore, pretty helpful.
At your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know?
Sorry, I
of the
would have whooped her ass
Carstones?
anyway.
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Well, it looks like it's still going to be a while before I can actually solve this particular issue.
Oh, where is it?
Well, yeah, it's going to be a while before I can solve this issue.
What's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Easier said than done. Still got to know where they're at.
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
Then we'll go to the half.
Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lactny's Cleft.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just
to Lactny's Cleft then.
We just follow the trail. It's easy. It's simple.
Lactny's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. It's gonna be kind of a short one, only because I don't know where this is going. And I don't know how much longer this is going to take in order to finish this particular quest. But at least that gives me something to work with when we come back. So all in all, this isn't a very bad place to stop. And with that said, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see you in the next episode. Later.